Hey, we got Drewz Viewz here, and I am back for a little Car Tuesday, reacting to cartoons on Tuesday. Back after quite a lengthy absence with Teen Titans. Today I'm going to react to Season 1, Episode 2, which is called Sisters. So, 2 years ago, almost literally to the day, I reacted to Season 1, Episode 1, which was called Final Exam. I was doing a try July that year to pick a new show with, I did a suggestion from a viewer for each of the 4 weeks in July 2020. Teen Titans was one of them. I ended up selecting Ben 10, which I did, I think, the week after the first episode of that series. And then 2 years later, I kept doing it, did 2 series of Ben 10. Now I decided I will get back to Teen Titans because a lot of people wanted that one as well. They did back then, at least. We'll see how it goes now, but I'm interested to keep going with it. On another note, though, if you are a Ben 10 fan and didn't see my last video with my rankings, check out my new Patreon at Drewz Viewz. The Ben 10 Ultimate Alien series will be done on Patreon as of now, 2 episodes a month for $2. So do check that out, please, if you are a Ben 10 fan and would like to see those reactions. But yeah, I decided I want to finish up Season 1 here of Teen Titans, see how I like it. I do recall, well, I didn't recall too much, so I went back and watched my own reaction to it. To that Final Exam episode. It was the peak of COVID lockdown. My appearance looked quite wild in that one, but I did find the same shirt to wear from that, so I'm back wearing the same shirt. So yeah, I went back and watched my own reaction to that Final Exam episode. There was even a question, I think, whether that was the first episode. Some people say it's a different one, but more people, I think, confirmed that that was the correct one, the one that aired first. It did drop you right into the world of Teen Titans. The crew of 5 is already like living in a big T-shaped house together, or whatever it is, their home base. The episode started with another team of 3 villains that were dispatched to go fight them. It seemed to be like a hiring service. You could hire villains. We learned by the end of the episode that the main villain seems to be this guy named Slade, one-eyed guy, I think, voiced by Ron Perlman. Going over my rewatching my reaction earlier, I noticed I ended up talking a lot about the voice actors at the end, but yeah, a lot of well-known voice actors in this series. Anyway, it dropped you right in. Those 3 villain kids came after them, separated them for a little bit from their lair. Robin kind of faked his, I don't know if he faked his own death, but he faked something, and then they thought they lost him. He came back, the team regrouped, and won the day. And then, yeah, you saw Slade at the end kind of watching in, like their house was bugged. And you can see what they're up to. But yeah, the 5 main characters are Robin, of obviously Batman and Robin fame. There's a Cyborg, there's Beast Boy, there's Starfire, and there's Raven. So they all have different powers. Cyborg's kind of like a half boy, half man type of guy. Starfire's like an alien, it seems like. Raven's like a witch kind of hero, I think. And yeah, Beast Boy is a beast that turns into different beasts, like shapeshifter guy. I think Robin doesn't have, I mean, if it's like Batman or Robin, doesn't really have actual powers, but he's just a good fighter, acrobat, all that stuff. But based on that first episode, yeah, I just watched my reaction to it, which was cut up and edited, not the full episode, but it didn't seem like they gave us too much backstory other than them living and working together, like if they go to school or anything like that. And as well as their powers, I kind of just mentioned them, but yeah, I'm not sure the full extent of all their powers. And what they're going to get into, and if there's going to be other villain, if the Slade guy's like the main villain, or who's going to send people after them the whole time. There's going to be different villains, things like that. I'll find out, though. I was told, yeah, that this is like a recurring storyline type of show. Yeah, which is what I'm interested in. So I could talk more, but I think I'll just get into this episode, get reacquainted with the Teen Titans, see what we get here with sisters. I'm not sure what this could be about. Some villainous sisters coming in, we'll see. But I'm gonna go ahead and watch it. Also, hopefully episode 1 reaction from 2 years ago is still up. It's not blocked or anything like that as of yet. So hopefully I'll be able to have these series up on YouTube here without them getting blocked, without having to put them on Breach TV or something else we could do with Ben 10 and other shows, but we'll see if that happens. Anyway, without further ado, let's watch the episode. I just noticed at the end there, pronounced Puffy Ayami, something like that. Band, I guess, that does the theme song. They're the same ones that do, I believe, the same ones that do the Powerpuff Girls, which I also like, so that makes sense. I like this one. Yeah, so we had a classic kind of outline where sometimes it could be a friend or acquaintance. This time, a sibling, sister came in and, it impresses everyone, makes the other person feel left out or like they're not as good, they're no longer the new hotness, etc. And of course it gets found out by the end that they're really not that cool. In this case they took it even a little further. She was trying to swindle. I don't know if she came with the express plan of trying to get her sister to take the place in jail for her, or if she was just going there to like hide out, and then improvise that part, or just would allow it to happen. But whichever way it was, not cool. Yeah, seems like she might be a recurring villain in the future then. But yeah, I like this Starfire character a lot here so far. We definitely got the focus on her this episode. The first episode was more of a split focus between everyone, or just how they work as a team was really the focus on that one. It's always these kind of alien things, or not knowing the customs, etc., can generally lead to some good humor. Overall in this episode, the humor was pretty good. I thought definitely some funny jokes in there. They're doing the anime kind of sequencings with Starfire the whole time. It seemed like she was the only character that was getting that. I can't remember if there was anything in the first episode like that. There might have been. Definitely some anime influence. It seems like there's gonna be a romantic relationship between her and Robin. I also can't remember if there was anything pointing to that in the first episode, but nothing that made it into my reaction, at least that one. But yeah, I was even thinking they were like on a date maybe at the start of the episode, which didn't quite seem to be the case. She definitely likes him, or they definitely seem to like each other though. And yeah, he was definitely the least won over by Blackfire, the sister of the group there. Saw a little more of their fighting skills and all that. Robin had some cool gear, of course. Saw the Beast Boy transformations, etc. We didn't see the Slade villain. It did seem like this episode was not, there was not really any connection between the first 2 episodes so far in terms of like a ongoing storyline or plot line, at least. Maybe some of the character stuff, but I wouldn't necessarily expect that with just the first 2 episodes. So yeah, I'm intrigued to keep watching though. We'll see if maybe next time it'll be like another member of the team will get the focus, maybe Cyborg or one of the other ones, or who knows what we'll get. I think the episode 3 is the one maybe that, at least in the order I have here, is maybe the one that some people think is the first one, or that's what there's some confusion on. So I'll have to look out for that too and see if there's any information that way. But yeah, let me know what you think. Are you excited for me to keep going on this series? I already kind of said I would do the first season here at least. I'm still planning to, but it would be cool to see some enthusiasm. Let me know what you think. Yeah, and do join me back for the next one. Again, as I said at the top though, if you're looking for Ben 10 Ultimate Alien, that's over on Patreon. Episode 2 of season 1 of that should be out at the end of this week, by the end of this week. So head over there for that. And until next time with season 1, episode 3 of Teen Titans, it's time for me to go. Peace.